This video is all about what you need to know for the physical therapy school prerequisites and how it relates to saving time and money. I highly recommend that you save this video for later. I'm going to share with you 3 facts that I bet you didn't know about, and I'm also going to share with you 3 actionable steps that you can take today to help boost this part of your application towards the PT school prerequisites so that you can save time and money. So let's get into this. Lego. Fact number 1. The PT school prerequisites are the most heavily weighed part of the PT school application. That means if you do really well in the prerequisites and score a high GPA in these classes, that means your chances of getting into PT school are going to be really high. Okay, so you want to be aiming for a 3.5 or greater, ideally, for this range. Okay, the better you perform, the better you rank among the other applicants. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Dr. Live for a Change, Justin Lee, physical therapist. I'm a PT school admission expert. I'm currently working as a physical therapist, but I'm also super passionate about helping students get accepted into physical therapy school. So if you like this video so far, I'd appreciate it if you give it a like. And if you like videos just like this, I do have a ton of videos on my channel. Feel free to check that out. Also, I'm starting a new series on my YouTube channel called the Physical Therapy School Requirements. Pretty much everything you need to know about the requirements of PT school. So feel free to check that out. I'll put that in the description. Fact number 2. You can fulfill your prerequisites from different universities or colleges. You can mix and match, okay? So as long as the semester and quarter, okay, that's a different discussion. We'll talk about that later. But that means you can get anatomy from this community college. That means you can get physiology from this university. That means you can get bio and chemistry from this community college. And as long as it fulfills what the PT school requires, then you're all good to go. You just gotta make sure that your credits match because sometimes they are quarter and semester, right? And quarter is less than a semester. Typically, on a rule of thumb, if you have 2 semester classes like Part A, Part B, like Chem 1, Chem 2, or Bio 1, Bio 2, that means if you're doing a quarter system, you have to take 3 of those classes. Just generally, that's the rule of thumb. In fact number 3, you can take your prerequisites after you submit your application. You can still take your prerequisite classes. Maybe you have 1 or 2 classes that you still need to take. Maybe it's like a Chem 1 or a Chem 2 or a Physics 1, Physics 2, because you're trying to rush to get into that deadline, which is totally fine. You can still take those prerequisites after you have already submitted your application. However, I only recommend that you have 1 or 2 classes remaining for this and your application already looks pretty good because you're going to be on a pending application, right? Pending that you do well in these classes, of course, as well. So only 1 to 2 prerequisites, but you can still take them after you have submitted your application already. I hope you're getting a ton of value from this video so far. Facts 1, 2, and 3. Hey, quick question. Which one of these facts did you not know? I'd love to hear in the comments. It'd give me a better idea of how I can serve you more. Speaking of serving, oh my gosh, guys, I just released a new online group coaching program called Accepted Applicant. If you're a pre-physical therapy student who's going to apply for this upcoming cycle, 2022 to 2023, this group cohort program is for you. I'm here as your coach to serve you through 6 sessions throughout 6 months to keep you accountable to best prepare your application so that when PT CAS opens, boom, you're already ahead of the curve, ahead of rolling admissions, and you're applying early, giving you the best chance for acceptance. And I'm going to teach you every single step, what you need to do to boost your application, how to articulate your words into your thoughts into words, and how to best prepare for the essays and the supplemental questions for your application. I would love to have you in the group coaching program. Check out more information in the link in the description. All right, so let's get into those 3 action steps that you can take today. Now, what I want you to do for action step number 1 is to check out your classes, your prerequisites that you've already taken. Are they quarter or are they semester? We talked about this earlier in this video, right? In PT school and PT cast, they're looking for Chem 1, Chem 2. They're looking for semester 1, semester 2. So if you're in the quarter system, then you're going to need to adjust your credits to match Chem 1 and Chem 2 in a semester system. If you're semester system, you're good to go. You got that Part A and Part B series, you're good. But in the quarter system, generally, it's going to take 3 Part A, B, and C to fulfill the same Chem A and Chem B in the semester system, okay? So make sure you double check your credits right now. Okay, action step number 2. This is going to be a big one that's going to save you time and money. Oh my goodness. Okay, so check this out. Right now, what I want you to do is make a list of your top 5 schools. I don't care which schools that you want to get into, just choose your top 5, whatever sounds good to you, right? At this point, you're choosing these top 5, and I want you to look at the prerequisites for all 5 of those schools. Okay, make a list. You have your schools and your prerequisites, okay? And you see which ones match. You see and check out, like, okay, check this out. If I take Chem 1, that fulfills everybody's prerequisite, that is the class for you. That's gonna save you time and save you money, okay? And when I go into action step number 3, this is gonna help you bypass a couple obstacles like prerequisites for the prerequisites, right? Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into this for action step number 3, which is bypassing that prerequisite to the prerequisite. Okay, so a lot of times we got to take chem, bio, physics, anatomy, right? Statistics, all these different classes. But because they're kind of higher level classes, a lot of universities will require you, or colleges will require you to take a prerequisite class to make sure you're smart enough to handle the class, right? Like chemistry is pretty math based, so they might ask for some like algebra or something like that. So what you can do, instead of just being like, okay, fine, I'll just take the class and then waste a semester and then have to waste your time and then maybe get the class in the next term, what you can do is you can ask and rebuttal and email the coordinator or the director who does all the classes and say, hey, is there any way that I can bypass this prerequisite? Is there any way that I can show my competency in knowing that I am proficient in algebra or college math, right? So some programs will allow you to show your proficiency via ACT scores, SAT scores, GRE scores, maybe you take an AP classes. So any one of those things, if you can show proof that you did well in, you might be able to bypass that prerequisite so you can go straight into Chem 1 without taking any kind of math class. Oh my goodness, that right there will save you so much time and money, because there are so many classes where you're gonna have to go through this prerequisite for the prerequisite series. And I just wish somebody had told me this earlier, because it would have definitely saved me some time. So guys, I hope in this video you learned a ton about the prerequisites. Hey, if you're a student right now, I'm letting you know that if you want your best chances for acceptance and you want to avoid the pain of getting rejected and just chancing your application, I highly encourage you to look into Accepted Applicant in the link in the description to learn a little bit more about what this cohort is all about and what you can get out of this. The choice is yours. Woo! All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is part 1 or 2, whatever, of the series of the PT School requirements of the PT School playlist on this YouTube channel, so check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Every day is a great day to lift weights, lift others, and lift yourself up. Stay lifting, stay aloha. God bless. Have a great one, you guys.